Okay guys, we have a very different video today. Far different from anything we've done on the channel so far. So, what we're going to do is play a little bit of a prank on our good mate Robby. You see, anyone that's met Robby before finds out pretty quickly that he considers himself to be a bit of a platinum trophy hunter.
You could also enter her covenant for the potential of granting yourself a trophy on the PlayStation Network.
The truth is, he doesn't actually have that many, and I think it would really piss real trophy hunters off with him going around calling himself stuff like the king of platinums and all that good stuff. So I thought I'd take him down a peg for all those true trophy hunters out there, which I'm not one of. I'm just doing this on your behalf, okay? But yeah, I'll be honest, I just wanted to do this to see the rage in his eyes. I've threatened to do this to him before, and he was not happy. So the plan is that I'm just going to do my own trophy hunting, okay? I'm currently about 2 trophies behind Rob. I'm going to complete like some of the fastest games to platinum trophy, like ridiculously quick, some of them, until I have 10 more platinum trophies than him. Okay, so I've logged into my PlayStation. We need to set the records before we start anything. Obviously, we need some proof, right? So Rob, as we can see on screen, has 25 platinum trophies, which is okay, you know. For a normal person, that's quite a bit, but for a trophy hunter, that's nothing, right? Me, I've got 23, you know, still okay. Only 2 behind him, so that means that I need to get 12 games platinum to be 10 games ahead of him. But yeah, I mean, with this new leveling system as well, like, I think I'm going to be quite a few levels ahead of him by the end, especially because platinums are supposed to count a lot more. So we'll see the difference there. Maybe I'll make a note of that. I have 254 levels right now. I think this is going to annoy him even more, and it's going to be so good. Alright, so you might be thinking like, why would you bother doing this? He's not going to be that mad, but you'd be absolutely wrong. Rob is just like super competitive with video games. Like, for example, Orphan of Cos in the Bloodborne DLC. I beat that boss, and it was like the last one we had to do in the game. He didn't complete it for another 9 months after I did, because he was just had no motivation to do it after I'd already done it. It's the same thing with Sekiro, actually. Me and Nathan completed the final boss before him. It's been, what, like a year and a half almost, maybe? I don't know. But he still hasn't beaten the final boss on his first playthrough. But yeah, he's just super competitive with his games. The other reason is that he also has one rule with his platinum trophies. Like he's freaking Batman or something. And that rule is, he will only ever platinum a game that he feels is an amazing game. A game that absolutely deserves it. Which, when you see the games today, I actually don't think any of them are bad, but when you see the games today, they're definitely not going to be up to that standard that he'd think. And that is just going to piss him off even more. Oh, it's just going to be the icing on the cake. Okay, so I have 12 games to complete. I've put the list together. I'm going to just list them off with how long it's estimated that it's going to take me, as well as the price, and then we'll add it all up at the end. Okay, game number 1, Super Destronaut DX. It's going to take around 30 minutes to complete, and it's going to cost me $7.55. Game number 2, 36 Fragments of Midnight. 30 minutes, $4.55. Game number 3, Little Adventure on the Prairie. 30 minutes, $2.45. Jigsaw Abundance, 30 minutes, $7.55. Game number 5, Mr. Masagi, or Mr. Masagi, I don't know how to say that. 30 minutes, $7.55. Game number 6, I'm very excited for this one, Suicide Guy. Now this one's going to take an hour. I probably could have found a shorter game, but I really wanted to play this one because I made this list a while ago, but I'm pretty sure the game is just about finding different ways to kill yourself, which sounds weird, but anyway, $11.95. Game number 7 is Planet of the Ice. It should take 40 minutes to complete, and it's usually $14.95, but I got on a sale for $2.99, which was very nice because this is adding up. Game number 8, Her Majesty's Spiffing, 45 minutes. It's going to cost me $26.95. Oh my god, this is adding up, isn't it? Game number 9, My Name is Mayo, 30 minutes, $1.85. That's a bit cheaper, I like that one. Game number 10, Active Neurons, 30 minutes, $7.55. Game number 11, football game. Wonder what that's about. 30 minutes, $7.55. Game number 12 is called Slide, and I've saved this one for last on purpose because its estimated time to complete is 1 minute. Because the devs put in an exploit to allow you to get the platinum just super quick. It's nuts. It's going to cost me $7.85. Okay, so those are our 12 games. If you were doing the math throughout, you would have seen that it's going to take us 6 hours and 41 minutes to do this, which is freaking nuts. 12 fucking platinum trophies in 6 hours and 41 minutes. That's insane. Also, I guess I should add up the price, which is $96.34. Alright, all the games are downloaded. All that's left to do is to beat them all. Oh, I should also mention that I actually ended up getting most of them on sale, so it only ended up costing me like $50 something, I think. And it was still only expensive because of this bastard. That one there. But I'll get back to you after I finish the first game. Alright, first game in the books. And Super Destronaut DX is actually a really well made game. I mean, it's basically just a modernized Space Invaders, but it looks and sounds great and it runs really well. The main trophies in the game were just for getting certain scores in a few game modes and completing 12 levels of the challenge mode. The estimated time was 30 minutes, but it only took me 17 minutes and 9 seconds, so I think this was a really good game to get the ball rolling. On to game 2. Okay, I've just finished 36 Fragments of Midnight, and this game was also very well made, but didn't have as much content. It's essentially just a platformer with a randomly generated level every time you start a new game. The goal is that you collect all 36 fragments in the level and then return to the point where you started. But although the level is random, it only has a small pool of traps it chooses from, and every floor always has 6 fragments, which means that it really just feels like the same level every time. There were some simple trophies in this game, like dying on each kind of trap. However, there were some more frustrating ones this time. There were a couple trophies for collecting 35 fragments and dying, and then also collecting 36 fragments and dying. I died a few times well into runs on trying to get these, and it wasted a lot of time. The last trophy I had to get was to beat the game in under 6 minutes, and this trophy actually wasn't too hard. If you just restart the game over and over again until you start on the bottom floor and learn how to optimize your time traveling on the floors, you should be able to get it pretty easy. So the game ended up taking 38 minutes and 59 seconds, which was over the estimated 30 minutes. My final thoughts, polished but lacking in content. Next game. I've just completed Little Adventure on the Prairie, and this game sucks. This is the first game on the list that has clearly been made just to sell some easy platinums. The graphics are terrible, and the gameplay is somehow even worse. The game just boils down to walking forward, sometimes backwards, mashing attack, and sometimes jumping. The worst part of the game is that in some of the levels, for some reason, there's difficulty spikes, so you have to resort to this stupid tactic of jumping on enemies' terrible hitboxes to kill them. You'll earn all the trophies in this game just for killing every enemy in each of the 12 levels and for picking up any power-ups you see. The game was estimated to take me 30 minutes, but it only took 16 minutes and 32 seconds, so there's a plus side. Moving on. I've just finished Jigsaw Abundance and I've decided that's my last game for the night. It's another one of these buy a platinum games. So clearly this game is just a jigsaw puzzle game, but it is made terribly. Like, why do all the pieces start on the board already? It means that the pieces overlap each other, so you can't see their real shape unless you pick them up. And why do you move around with the D-pad when you don't have a piece, but you need to use the left stick to move around when you do have the piece? That just makes no sense. Also, the menu controls are just something else. The only trophies for this game were for completing 20 puzzles. That's it. Doesn't matter which puzzle, doesn't matter how many pieces you choose, you just gotta beat 20 of them. The game was estimated to take 30 minutes, but it took me 27 minutes and 1 second. This game is shocking. I feel even more disgusting than I thought I would for completing these games. I'm going to bed. Okay, it's been a couple of days, but today I'm going to finish all 8 remaining games in one day, and I've started with Mr. Masagi. And turns out this game is my first dating sim ever. But I wasn't really properly playing it, as I was just copying dialogue options from guides to finish as quick as I could. From what I did see though, it did seem to have some humour to it. Some of the dates included a werewolf, a cow, a reference to another game I'm going to complete later in the list, and of course a pillow. There were some trophies for getting certain special endings to the dates, as well as getting a certain amount of 1 and 2 star dates. But the main trophies were for getting 3 stars on every date, and then doing the special massage for each date. But what's the special massage? So after you get 3 stars on a date, you can take the girl home for a massage. And when you do this, your controller just vibrates so that you can massage yourself with it. I tried it out, not bad. The game was estimated to take 30 minutes, but it took 20 minutes and 8 seconds. The game seemed funny from what I saw, but I didn't see much. Okay, I've completed Suicide Guy, and I'll be honest, I wish I didn't put the game on the list, just because it took too long. In Suicide Guy, you control this Homer Simpson type character who has fallen asleep on the couch and needs to wake up before his beer spills. So, how do you wake up in your dreams? This game is really like a puzzle semi-platformer, and I think I would have enjoyed it more if I just wasn't following a guide the whole time. There are plenty of pop culture references throughout, such as using a portal gun, or this Mario themed level, or this Simpsons themed level. The main trophies in the game were just for completing all the levels and for finding each of the trophy collectibles in each level. The game was estimated to take an hour, but it actually took me an hour and 36 minutes and 36 seconds. I think the game would have been pretty fun if I wasn't completing it in this context, but anyway, on to the next one. Plenty of the Odds was the 7th game completed, and it was really short, but I really liked it. In this game you play as a little robot who has crashed on another planet. You set out to try and find the man who created you, picking up his audio logs along the way. The game consists of mostly platforming and some puzzle elements. The trophies were mostly for finding certain hallways, dying on certain traps, and just completing the game. The estimated time was 40 minutes, but it took me 58 minutes and 33 seconds. I really enjoyed this game. It had a great atmosphere, and I enjoyed hearing the thoughts of the creator and his audio logs. It's well worth your money if you're looking to pick up a small game. Right, I've just completed the most expensive game in the list, Her Majesty's Spiffing, and I'm not sure the price was warranted. So it's a point-and-click adventure game where you control a fat British man on his spaceship. The game's littered with British humour and plenty of pop culture references, but I think I missed most of it because I was trying to skip through all the dialogue and I was watching a guide throughout the whole thing again. The reason I don't think it's worth the cost is because of its really short length. However, I can see the detail that the devs have put into the game, and its polish, and I'm aware that the developers ran out of money as well. They even named one of the trophies as a gag about this. But yeah, not sure it's worth the price tag. So the trophies just boil down to do this thing at this point in the game, and it sometimes required you to do manual saves to allow you to go backwards and get some missable trophies. The game was estimated to take 45 minutes, but it took 54 minutes and 38 seconds, so we've gone over again. Next game. Oh boy. Another purchasable platinum. My Name is Mayo is just a game where you click on a jar of mayo. That is all. And you can put costumes on it. The trophies in the game are just for unlocking all the costumes and clicking on the jar 10,000 times. It was estimated to take me 30 minutes. It took me 21 minutes and 59 seconds. That is all. Next game. Active Neurons is done, and it's another puzzle game, and I can tell you almost nothing about this game, other than you slide in the direction that you press until you hit a wall, and don't hit these, and don't hit these. The reason I can't tell you much is because I completed the game using a guide that listed the moves that you needed to make on each level, meaning I wasn't looking at the screen for 90% of the game. The only time I'd look is when I was moving through the menus, or the guide warned me about an enemy in the level. The trophies were for getting some special deaths, doing some other things that I didn't see, and completing the main game. The game was estimated to take 30 minutes, but it took me 45 minutes and 45 seconds. Is it a good game? I don't know. Second last game is done. Football game is another point and click game, but it is definitely not about football, like I said. Instead, the game involves you trying to find your girlfriend to give her a gift. I skipped most of the dialogue to save time in the game, but it was very clear from the mood and flashbacks you get that there is something much darker and depressing happening in this game than the main character makes you believe. The trophies in this game were for interacting with certain items, finding all of the flashbacks, and for completing the game. It was estimated to take me 30 minutes, but instead it took me 39 minutes and 19 seconds. The end of this game was incredibly depressing, even for me who paid almost no attention. But, no time to be down the dumps, we only have one more game ahead of us. Okay guys, this is the final game slide, and what you're watching is literally the whole process it took to get the Platinum Trophy. So, I'm just going to let this play out. Enjoy. just like that, we're done. Holy shit. All the games are done. Check them out. All here. 12 of them. It feels good. We started off level 254 and we're now level 289. So that's a growth of 35. That's pretty good. And now we're 10 levels above Rob, which hopefully takes him a long time to come back from. Or maybe never come back from, I guess. But yeah, the only thing left to do now is to trick Rob into thinking we're recording a video. I just hope he actually has a reaction to it. It would really suck if he didn't after all this effort. Oh god. I'm a f***ing idiot. I forgot to mention that the total time was 7 hours, 5 minutes, 18 seconds. So we went over time in the end. Alright, moving on. Alright, it's been a few days. I've been trying to get Rob into some kind of call for a video and he just refuses to get his face cam, and I need the face cam for this. But I finally got it. The PS5 is out, by the way. We've had some close calls, but today is finally the day I've managed to get him into a call. So, here we go. Alright, we should be Gucci, mate.
What's strong?
Oh, wait. What the fuck is this?
Actually kill yourself.
What the fuck is this? Wait, how many trophies do you have, bro?
Like, that's kind of cringe, dude. Not gonna lie. Like,
are you mad?
Imagine caring about trophies, dude. Like,
imagine like I full make a video where I get 12 platinum trophies so that I have 10 more than you.
no, you didn't.
I did. This is in the video.
I'm actually so depressed.
But wait, there's more.
Wait. Where did you get these platinums from? Like, actually, you would have bought the most cringiest little 2 seconds.
Oh, wow. I'll talk you through each one.
Yeah, go
how
on.
fucking cringe they are.
Oh, no, you actually did do that.
Yeah.
You're actually the worst person I know. It's like, actually.
Dude,
you know this is going to make me cut.
Took me 17 minutes to get that platinum.
Oh,
The next one was just like a little platformer thing. It took me 38 minutes to get the platinum. And this game, wait for it, took me a minute.
Okay, relax. Click on it. How many trophies does it have? Just one? Platinum?
No. It has a few. And then it just gives you all the trophies for some reason.
When did you decide that you were going to do this?
Alright, I decided to do it ages ago. Like, I've been talking about it with Nate for like months, right? And then... He's so mad. This is so fucking worth it. I thought I was going to do it ages ago, but I had uni and stuff, so I couldn't do it. So I started making the video last week. I got... Oh wait, the total time was 7 hours and 5 minutes for 12 platinum trophies.
It's still do because, like, fuck you.
Yeah.
Like...
I'm so excited to show you the video as well.
It's so cringe because fucking... God damn it. I like work hard for my platinums, you know, and you're just out here fucking doing 30-second games and you gotta fucking hold this over my head for the next year.
Yeah. Also, I'm, 13 levels above you now?
Literally.
And like,
this is the biggest IZVA
the best. I was just looking at this. Look at like your bronzes compared to mine.
It's probably because all these games are just chock-a-block with golds.
Yeah, basically. Oh, it's so fucking good. And dude, I've been trying to get you in a call. I finished on like fucking Friday or Thursday. I've been trying to get you in a call for like a week.
No, I can't.
Yeah, you're like, oh, I can't. I see. I'm like, fuck. Trying to make it not look sus as well. And then last night before we got off, and you're like, oh yeah, oh fuck, I'm like bronze fucking trophy level. That's so cringe. And me and Nathan just sitting there like, fuck, I hope he doesn't look. I hope he doesn't look. I was so sure you were gonna check ours. I'd just be like, oh, you got it less. And then say mine and be like, fuck.
The worst part is I'm gonna have to, like, it's already annoying me. I'm gonna have to play fucking 11 more real games and platinum them all because I'm not playing that garbage.
So thanks. Enjoy this 10 trophy gap.
Actually, before work as well. You did this to me before work. Alright, well, just a message to our subscribers, our loyal fan base. He's a mutt. He's not even my friend anymore. I actually cannot believe, like, it's funny because you actually, like, you put in the perfect amount of effort for it to still be a joke and not be like, you're sad.
Yeah, yeah. I was like, at the start, I was like, do I just like do normal games? I was like, no, fuck it.
Dude, if you did normal games, that's hundreds of hours.
Like, way more fun to do shit ones as well because I knew you'd be tilted. All right, guys, so it's finally done, and it went better than I expected it to be honest. And I'm just so relieved about that. I wanted to thank you all for watching this video and getting this far into it especially. I'd really appreciate it if you gave this video a like and commented and shared it with your friends if you think they'd like it. This video took a lot of effort to make and it is very different and I've enjoyed making it though. But yeah, thanks for watching, subscribe to the channel and check out our Dark Souls playthrough. Alright, bye.